Your father was half Cherokee Indian, which makes you a quarter
Yes.
Native American. Do you see yourself as not a white actor? Because obviously you're 25% Native American.
Well, I'm very proud of that, and I'm happy that that I was able to play them with dignity. When I did have an Indian part, I had a lot of them. I thought I had my head up and played them well.
Because in one film, Sam Whiskey, you changed the script because you found the words you had to say insulting
Yes, I
to
did.
Native Americans.
Yes, I did.
What were those words? Do you remember? What was it you found offensive?
There were all kinds of nicknames for Indians that were had no dignity to them and had no class. It doesn't hurt your feelings when somebody says something to you that takes all your dignity away. But when that person is somebody that you respect, it hurts a lot. And I respected a lot of guys that had no feelings towards the Indians except bad ones.
But you acted in a lot of, if I can put it this way, undemanding Western roles, you know,
Yeah.
cowboy and Indian films as they were called then. And the Native Americans were always depicted as the baddies who had to be defeated and so on. How did you square that with the fact that you were a quarter Native American yourself?
I had no problem squaring it. I thought when I did those parts where they had Indians in, I was the first one to speak up to the director and the producer and say you have to change these things because it's not right the way we're talking about them. But when some new guy came along and said something, I spoke up and said to him, "Don't say that." He said, "Well, it's in the script." I said, "Not anymore." And I tore it out.
Is Hollywood racist?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Still racist?
It is, because I think they don't have... The blacks had some wonderful champions, from Martin Luther to my friend Ossie Davis, who was brilliant, and his wife, Ruby Dee. They were just wonderful spokesmen. But the Indians had nobody like that. The very thought for them to get up and speak is almost impossible because they're, number one, they're so shy, and number two, they don't have it in their vocabulary. So I was very touched when they asked me to do some speaking for them, and I did some speaking for them. But you have to be, to really have the right to speak, you have to be an Indian. And I'm not an Indian. I'm proud that I'm part Indian. I'm very proud of that. But I find the other part of it I get quite angry about it.